All right. We are ready to start. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. Da 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 da. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. Anyway. Alright, we are ready to go here, guys. Do 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 do. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. We are ready to go, guys. La 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 la. All right. Screenshot. Oh, phooey. Oh, poppycock. What is happening right now? Where is my brain? Alright, here we go, guys. It's Deadly Splash time. First Infinity deck since the patch? This might actually be our first one. Oh, hell yeah. Do 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 do. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. Guys, I think I'm ready to go here. Are you guys ready to go? Oh, wait. 30 more seconds. Better show up. Better show out. Boom, 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 look it. Boom. Oh, yeah. What was that? Uptown Funk You Up? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I survived a hurricane today, so that's great. It got pretty crazy in Toronto today. We had a very violent thunderstorm for about 30 minutes, and then it was the most beautiful day right before and right after. It was crazy. Just went probably the whole I don't know which parts of North America. The storm just like rushed by like a train. It was great. A Wrath deck. Oh, I tried. Wrath sucks. The new Wrath is worse than the old one. It is such a bad card. If you have two guys on the board, which is a lot for like reliably to have two minions on the board, it's 2 cost, do 2 damage. Ugh. 3 is like is like a miracle. Anyway. I will start the bets after the introduction. Alright, guys, let's go. No more screwing around here. Y'all ready for this one? I'm ready for this one. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So, due to popular demand, a lot of people asked for this one. We are going to be doing the Deadly Franketaur deck in a Deadly Splash deck. Franketaur has a new shtick that he gets splash damage to, so he's going to be attacking his lane and the 2 lanes next to it. And if this dude has Deadly, then he is going to potentially be killing up to like 3 minions with his Deadly. Really cool combo. The ways that we're going to be getting Deadly are going to be with Laser Base Alpha, a really strong environment right now. It's very, very good. And also the Barrel of Barrels running 3 of these. You also have the Deadly Super Power with Infinity. I think this might be our first Infinity deck since the patch, so I'm really excited for this. I don't know how I put this one off for very long. So the other card that also works super well with a deadly splash sort of thing is Tanklasaurus. If you can give this deadly, it will be every time you draw a card, conjure a card, it's doing 2 damage around the board. If it has deadly, that will just kill whatever plant it touches. It has so much health. There's a lot of matchups. A lot of plants have a really, really hard time dealing with Sir Tanklasaurus. So that's awesome. Alright, so now that we're running all the laser-based alpha and running a splash deck, you gotta run Conga. Placing this has 2 uses in the deck. Placing it, first of all, into a laser-based alpha makes that 1 damage, that little shot, be deadly. If they can't deal with gravestones, they're completely dead from Conga because it's like automatically killing something. It's so good value for a 2-drop. We are also running Abracadaver, a card I haven't, again, gotten a chance to use since the patch. This now is a 3-cost 3/3, so it has very good stats. It used to only be a 3-cost 3/2. So this makes good trades, and again, if it's in a laser-based alpha, it's killing what's in its lane, and it's killing another random plant on the board since it's doing that 3 damage anyway, in itself a pretty good card these days. The second use of Conga, before I forget, is to go Con Man on turn 1, a very strong 1-drop, and then Conga on turn 2, and that is actually very good synergy, because typically the way most plants are going to react when they see a Con Man is sticking a Click P or a Lima Pleurodon, a 1-cost 2/2 staking in front of the Con Man, and hoping that it will make the even trade over the course of 2 turns, but Conga corrects that, so don't be afraid to spam your Conga after you play your Gentleman Zombie. We're also running Dr. Spacetime. In general, a very good card also to give a Barrel of Barrels, because if it's deadly, this 1 attack now will kill anything and has very high health for a 2-cost card. Also an extremely good combos, Spacetime on 2, Laser-based Alpha on 3. Laser-based Alpha is the heart and soul of this deck. You want to basically mulligan for this, and you want to, if you can, at all feasibly set this up on turn 3. It will help you a lot to set this up on 3. And Spacetime is a perfect excuse to do that. Because if you set this up on 3, so all of a sudden you can just smack on turn 4, deadly Tanklasaurus onto the board, and then play your Franketaur on curve, and it's awesome. For my last trick, we are running 3 copies of Tomb Raider Zombie, a newly buffed card. It has 5/3. This is a really hard hitter, and it wins trades, which is the really good thing about being a 4-cost card with 5 attack. Placing this into a laser-based alpha, again, will ensure that this will go face for 5, a heavy hitter, and it's going to be making a random gravestone. I am still chasing the Tomb Raider Zombot. I've been testing this deck a lot, and I have not been able to accomplish that, but hopefully we will get some good gravestones from Tomb Raider Zombie up in here. A couple of Bungee Plumbers. You gotta, maybe play the early game a little bit carefully if you're worried about Twin Sunflower or Admiral Navy Beam, but this gives you a lot of little answers. And finally, a couple of Backyard Bounce, just as a way to deal with, an emergency minion, a big strike through minion or something like that. Let's get right into the games. Hope you guys enjoy, and we are going to be splashing it up today. I think... Does that lighting look better? Alright, here we go. We are gonna get her done. And we're gonna start some bets. As usual, betting our French fries. So if you think that we are going to win 6 out of 8 games, vote yes. 5 out of 8 is gonna be a no. Betting our fries over here at the live stream, twitch.tv/FryEmUp. Against Nightcap. I hate playing against Nightcap because it's boring. It's usually just Cycle Cat. We are going to look for laser-based alpha, and we got a great curve, so we are definitely going to keep the El Curve. The only thing that's better than Con Man on 1 is Infinity Clones on 1. You kind of have to think about the hero and the matchup. The cool thing about Con Man is that if this opponent is running Cycle Cat, Con Man does damage to the opponent every time they draw a card, which is a good counter besides for just the laser base. I think because of that, I'm just going to spam. Should I spam Conga here? Probably keep a ground lane alive. I think this is fine. There's a chance this is going to be able to hit like a Cosmic Beam. This might also just be a deck that is running, I don't know, Rotobang. So this pinging face with 1 is not super awesome. Roll another 1. No. Prime up. You ever thought of coming to Brazil? I have not. But you're making me think about it right now. I do have a trip imminently planned. I will be visiting the Philippines. I'll give one last shout out if anyone who lives in the Philippines wants to become friends. Hit me up on Instagram. It's at FryMUpYouTube with underscores between the words. Alright, so what do we do now? We probably play for Laser Base Alpha because this guy is just passed. Let's see if we can mess him up. See, I don't even know if I do this now. I think I have to wait on it. We'll see if he'll pull the trigger. It could just be a control deck and I'm throwing here, but what can you do? Probably this should have gone on Heights, the player on Shrinking Violet. This doesn't really need to be in a laser. This was a mistake. That should have gone on Heights. Yes! Bro pulled the trigger, and we will immediately pull the same. So just playing the patient game against Nightcap. It's so boring. There's a lot of Nightcap. I mean, there's a lot of Cycle Cap right now. It's very, very prevalent. Alright. So, my gut is... Honestly, if he goes for another Psycho Cap, he's screwed here if we play Conman. Conman is sort of our insurance policy. It's good enough. I probably don't need to Bungee Plumber. He could set up like an Admiral Navy being in the water, but it's very prone to getting shot by the Tankylosaurus. He can't Psycho Cap anymore. There's not enough sun in any way the Conman messes that up. And people usually don't run Shrinking Violet in Psycho Cap. And that is why Senor has conceded a quick 1-0. That wasn't this deck at all. That was us. It was just how to play against Psycho Cap, I guess. Got him. Psycho Cap is cool, but it's overused. It's overused, and it's not a fun matchup because you're basically just playing solitaire, and you're like, are you gonna play your environment? Okay, I'll hold mine for one more turn. Okay, you hold yours, and it's just, I don't know, it's boring. You know? Definitely don't need two dabs. I'm a little bit on the fence about running Abracadabra in this deck at all. It's the greatest excuse to run it, so I don't think I'm gonna keep two space times. I'm really looking for that one drop. All right. Yeah, so Infinity obviously is the hero that took the biggest hit of all the zombie heroes for sure, because his two things were like aggro Infinity that got nerfed heavily with the Grave Robbers and the Flame Face and the Disco Dance Floor nerfs. I mean, I don't really have a player on Twin Sunflower, so I'm just gonna YOLO this. We'll play it on Height so it doesn't get scorched. That's fine, I guess. I think the Gravestones against Chompzilla are going to be really good. His other thing was Pirates, and Pirates are sort of a shell of what they used to be. I still think Pirates could be good. Guys, you want to see me do a Pirate deck? We'll just do it with Viking. Viking's OP. I think we'll just do it with Giganticus and just run Viking. Viking's ridiculous. Alright, so we got away with Abracadabra. I guess we'll play this on Heights, because we really want the 5 hitting before the 3. It's more value to get a Gravestone, I think. He probably will, like, front this one. Alright, well, this guy... I played against this guy before offline, actually. I get zombies. He is going to be running an Onion Rings deck. I might even be recalling this from our last match. He does run Chompzilla Onion Rings. It's funny. That chemist ain't bad. Woo! Sheesh! So now what? So the only way for us to go... to be able to use a trick this turn is actually to go 1. And then laser. And then encrypt. And then we can get the Mad Chemist value. The laser, I think, is also really good here. La 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 la. Well, oh my gosh. Look at this guy go. Good plays. So there's the Chemist. So I think this trade we're okay with. So I'm gonna laser the Abracadabra, try to get the 2-for-1. It should work. This will the block meter behave. So I think I'll just encrypt the Conman for a card, and I'll have a lane open next turn for the Franketaur, so this should be fine. I think getting the card plus getting the chemist. Let's see what chemist gives us. 2 cost backyard bounce. I'll definitely take it. Alright, that's a really good laser. Let's see if we could just not roll. I'm jinxing it. Yes! 2 for 1, baby! Abracadabra, that's right! With the deadly! Yes! Oh, damn, we got 2 lanes open now. And we got Conga on deck. I might even just go... I should just go Conga and the laser. It would have to be Conga and then Tomb Raiser. It's not bad. So wait, we're on turn 6 now. Playing just Franketaur here is awkward. How about Tomb Raiser Backyard Bounce? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright, let's do it. Because then we'll cycle the trick. We'll get value. The Backyard Bounce is kind of an answer to anything here. And it'll keep the chemist alive another turn, so we'll get another trick so we can keep drawing. It's fun. Oh, I guess there should be a point where I like try to develop Tame. Maybe Tankless actually was right here because of the chemist. I didn't think of that. That is not okay. Ugh, gross. I really probably should have gone Tankless Backyard Bounce instead, right? This is so good, though. We're still chasing that Zombot hard. So what do? Do I bounce this? I mean, it cycles the trick. I feel like a 2-cost Backyard Bounce is probably better than whatever I get. This comes back into his hand as a 1-cost 4/4. This has changed stats. So I think this Backyard Bounce is actually going to be super useful down the stretch. So I'm not going to... It doesn't save the chemist anyway, so if it saved the chemist, I would have considered it. Alright, so here's an extra gravestone.
Dad.
Thank you, Mash got cash. 30 months, welcome back, bro. Loudmouth is kind of cool, I guess. Now we can go 5 and 2. I kind of like this play. Like, now we'll bounce it. And it makes the Franketaur always live. So that's awesome. Yep, really good Excestrong Conga laser base. And we have so many good... This was a play, too. There's so many... Like, in this stage is when you have so many good plays. You just have to, like, weigh them and figure out which one is better. Conga's low-key one of the most underrated cards in PvZ Heroes. I think we've been sleeping on it. We've kind of discovered it, the usefulness, like last year, but we're probably still sleeping on Conga, man. Okay. Okay. All right. So what the loudmouth doing? What the dog doing? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at all. I am gonna do this so our Franketaur doesn't die. We are taking 8 damage on the chin here, which is kind of not cool. Let's take 2 more. La-di-da-di-da. It's gotta be the... Oh my gosh, and we got the Deadly Barrel too. I think it's gonna be Conga to open up this lane, and then Deadly Barrel also makes this splash, so this has to be right. Unless he can somehow deal, unless he's running like Eye Spore or Cob Cannon. We should have him here. And who knows what comes out of this. There might be some draws. Is quarterly bonus a barrel still? Let's not think about it. Is quarterly bonus a barrel? No, it's not a barrel. Eye Sport here? Dude, the Franketaur is what's killing you this turn, man. I mean, I guess he considers 2 damage plus 3. Oh yeah, I guess this is the bigger threat. That's funny. Okay. And then he figures he can, well... Alright. Yeah, the block meter is actually not behaving at all here, which is fine. We are definitely giving this the deadly because it kills the Umbrella for free, which is really awesome. Here's another one. I guess we'll do it. Let's save it, actually. In case he blocks here, we can do that with the Tankless Sword. It should be fine. Block meter problems. See, but we're still fine, because this dies. Bro has 1 card in hand, And 3 health. I think it's safe to say we got this one. So another conga. Get wrecked. Yes. Got my revenge on I don't think it was on stream. I think it was off stream. I played this guy. And he played the same onion rings deck and he beat me. Yes. Alright. Got him. So far, so good. That's what it's about, guys. That is a candidate highlight intro. Cruella, Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. So you typically want, these are both really good options here against, I guess we need some early game though, alright. We'll keep one of these. These are both so good against Captain. I think Tomb Raiser is slightly better. That's a pretty good hand. Oh man. Infinity clones? I think so. Maybe if you're coming up on Tomb Raiser, you don't Infinity clones, you do the Con Man instead, so the block meter's empty. That is a consideration. I wouldn't mind top decking like a Bungee Plumber here so I can commit the Con Man. It would be very, very nice. Don't count that because I was sniping. Alright. Yeah. All right, we have the laser base in hand. We're gonna play this on the. It's thinking 2 turns ahead and saying, "Oh, we're not gonna have any ground lanes." Listen, let's deal with this turn first. What is bro doing? Puffshroom defensively. That's a really good sign if he's this desperate. It's either gonna be a mushroom deck or a pinecone deck or a lily deck. All right. Opted not to take the 3/3. We'll see what shroom for 2 or whatever he has going on. Up in here, up in here. This conga's good. This conga's really good. Just to kill the Lily, activating this, going face. It would have to be Conga Con Man. I think this is fine. It blocks the damage coming in. This is right. We don't have to set up laser right now. This will chump block whatever he plays on heights. Guarantee kill Lily, even if he, I don't know, sizzle, I don't know. And we can just set the Tomb Raiser up. Here? I actually didn't think about where we're going to put the Tomb Raiser. Alright, he does have shroom for 2. Which is... Bro? Okay. I guess Con Man's hitting the... Well, the mushroom. Doesn't matter which one. He is getting a little bit low on cards here. I'm not really sure what to do right now. We could set up Tomb Raiser and then go laser. I'd love to top deck a smaller minion here. Huh. Okay, so we could, you know, we're playing into Vegetation Mutation. We can afford, though, to take 6 damage here. I don't like this trade. Alright, we'll either go Barrel with this while the space-time's still alive, or we'll go Laser. It's probably just going to be Barrel to get the Conjure synergy. It'll set up next turn pretty well. Probably just gonna get... Oh. Decides not to go after... Oh! Alright, so this hitting face doesn't really matter, because it's not gonna conjure, so let's take these plays here. I mean, if we go laser... the laser is good, because it means the Tomb Raiser is set up for next turn. We'll have 5. Hold on. So we're either going to barrel, we'll have a bunch of cards. This is the last turn we're really going to be able to do this barrel play. Honestly, for efficiency right now, I think this has to be right. Let's see what we got. 1 cost Conga's fun. It actually gives us now 1 cost Conga together with the Tomb Raiser on an empty block meter. So that worked out great. We can also go... Is there a world we don't Tomb Raiser right now? Okay. It's gotta be Tomb Raiser, right? I love this 1 cost Conga though. Alright. Conga, Tomb Raiser. Simple play. And I love seeing Captain Gabusmo and Chompzilla, because those are the heroes that can't deal with gravestones under almost any circumstance. Potatosaurus, I guess. He is not even going after the Tomb Raiser. Yeah, it looks like it's going to do a lot of damage. I have a laser base alpha, so this gravestone will automatically just go phase. So, I think this is right. Yep. We can now kill this with the garbage next turn. So it's going to be garbage, laser base. Are you going to go here? Damn it. It's Kite Flyer, which is okay. So now we have 6. So we'll go Abracadabra laser base, which is just a better play overall. Kite Flyer, yep, good. Whoever devil. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, the Abracadabra hitting face here doesn't matter a whole lot. This hitting face means it's a whole extra gravestone, and we still have the trash here to take this out next turn. This was 6, so we'll also have 7. Yeah, this has to be right. We'll have 2 minions. It's perfect. So it'll be Franketaur in 1, trash in 3, and there's always a gravestone in front of the double, and so we're fine. That's a free gravestone. Love to see it. You go lane 1 here, please. Good enough. Ice Pirate. We're still chasing the Zombot dream. This actually goes here, and then this goes here, so this double mint is double dead. You can't move the double mint, right? Gardening Gloves is like a Guardian card. Yeah, it's not gonna have that. Pretty sure we got this guy. Yes! Another one! Kicking grass, taking names. That's what I'm talking about. Yes! This is fun, isn't it? Come on, guys. Having fun tonight. You seeing a lot of pod fighters? I haven't been seeing them. I'll take your word for it, though. Here's another Chompzilla. Our luck in terms of these matchups. I love the Chompzillas here. Yeah, keep the gravestones. Keep the gravestones going. This is really, really slow. If we don't have like a space-time or a con man. Playing laser here, this isn't great. I might have to get rid of the laser. But discipline. Alright, you know what? The backyard bounce allows us to keep the laser, because if we really, in case of emergency, need to bounce something, we so can do. Is there any fake plays here that we want Conga to go into something? Like fake Swashbuckler? No one runs Swashbuckler anymore. I'm just wondering if we might as well play it in front, since we're always gonna... My gut is saying... Let's leave the ping versatile. This probably should have gone here so the Tomb Raiser can go here. Alright, that works. Aggro Chompzilla, I guess. Yoink. Conga, the clear 2 for 1. The value, let's go. Oh! Oh! Conga's strength looks better here, right? Yeah, it's better. It is. And we'll save the grounds lanes for the these cards that really like being in a laser base alpha. See you later. We are strengthened! Dang, we're whipping this guy's tushy right now. So that's awesome. So this is enough of a threat that he's gonna have to take it out. So we go Tomb Raiser for the value here for sure. Heck yeah. He has to put something on the 5-2. So block meter rolls a 2 and a 2. We should be fine. Okay. 2 cost banana peel. Who runs that? Oh, and he got a fruit. Bro actually got one. Can we not block here? God damn it! Was that a Cali roll, or am I off the rails here? This went 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that was not a California. That was fair. Fine. Yeah, I really want a laser, but this has to be better, right? Are we playing around Cuke next turn? If he doesn't deal, he has to deal with these now. Alright. Franketaur in 1, the splash does more because it's hitting a lane, you know, before it attacks. But in 4, you know, he grows every time something dies. Oh my gosh, that was a good play. So he's running a fruit deck. Our luck has... that makes it way better. Okay. The bad news is, though, these half bananas are actually popping off huge. Did we play into banana split? I should have played around banana split, guys. Absolute cinema. So, this is good. I really want to set up the laser here. I think I'm gonna go... You think he's running Cuke? Is there a world I play around Cuke? I mean, he could be running like you run banana split and then you Cuke yourself. Alright, that's the world, that's the timeline we're living in. We're playing around Cuke. But we're probably just gonna laser here now, and it's gonna do at least 6, because Conga's dying. Oh, no. God, that no. I don't want to go face for 1, and I don't want to kill half banana. I kind of want to conjure a card here. No, we actually win this trade. Screw this guy. Half banana, I no kill you. I don't need the block meter. I don't need to ping his face for 1. That's not on the menu today. Okay. Alright, let's go for it. And we don't play any tricks, so Spacetime naturally wins the trade in lane 1, which is kinda awesome. Come on, play into this abracadabra. Oh, ho, ho. It's gonna be a 50-50. It's gonna be a 33.3. Come on, abracadabra, you gotta do your thing here. Hit the chomper. Hit the damn chomper. Come on! Come on! Come on! Damn it. Oh, that actually could cost us the game. Damn, that's rough. So now what? Put this here. Backyard bounce this one. Ugh. We're actually in really bad shape. That heal made the Black IP live, which ultimately absorbed. Bro did not. This is end of turn, so we definitely have to get rid of this. He got a 1-drop. I don't feel safe right now. I'm gonna backyard bounce. I think we save this though, because killing a banana is not priority here. I know it makes it more likely for us to kill a 2-4, but like, who cares? For cards! For cards? No, we do this next turn to activate the Tinklasaurus again. Hopefully we'll get a minion to use this a pawn. Maybe said minion will be... I don't know, is Conga good here? Not really. This top deck is going to be massive. It is Conga. This does enable us to use the Encrypt this turn. The 1 damage might combine with a Bungee to do something too. Second Lawnmower. Bro, ease up, bro. He's not running out of cards. The good news for us is that he doesn't seem to have any environment, so hopefully we can just keep, like, plugging. Here, we're drawing 2 cards now, one from the Encrypt, and one at the top of the morning. Alright, so Spacetime here is not bad because of the Conjure. Tinklasaurus has got to be better. Better than you. Okay. We still have the... Could you stop playing lawnmowers, please? I guess our days of playing around Cuke are over. Was literally what was on the tip of my tongue. Oh, come on, man. We're getting killed by Cuke. That's great. He's getting all these little... Okay. I guess we'll bungee this. We're kind of getting low. Alright, Franketaur. It's your time to shine. It's just gonna get cuked again. Oh, that's pretty good. We'll take it. He's beating us, though! How is this banana? It's a fruit. Chompzilla tech is what's beating us with Plucky Clover. But it's working. He's not running out of car. But he just keeps lawn... I've had so many good setups in this laser base, but I've gone lawnmower twice and cuked once. Oh, shizzle. This can be... This is not. Alright, we got the 1 in 4. Come on. God damn it. Oh, he's gonna move! Guys, he escaped! Okay, and we're dead. He escaped, guys. Did you just roll a 1? How did I only block one stack? Anyway. He didn't hit me for more than, like... Anyway. Anyway. Probably, what are you going to do if Set 5 releases while you're in the Philippines? I will be working when I'm there. I will be bringing my laptop and streaming. Alright. Bruh. These early game, I'm not getting my con mans enough. Alright, this plays around like the biggest threat, which is... Oh, we got infinity phones. We curved out. The biggest threat Spadao has on turn 2 is Wildberry, and this does kill it, so... Alright, so we beat the good decks, and then we lost to that. Half Banana, Cuke, Plucky Clover. I probably shouldn't try to overthink this. Thank you, Flame King, gifting us up to Starch Lord OP. Heck yeah. And that is the clowns. La la la. Alright, so 3 shots usually procs the block, so let's have Abracadabra in 1 and Conga right here. Let's see what this Spadao does. Could you just Grave Bust right now? Or not? He probably was going for like... He was probably going for Wildberry and then just passed because he knew it was Conga. That's fine. This is fine. We really disguise... Okay, if I'm playing Abracadabra, I'm going to play here to disguise it. This makes it a little bit more obvious. I haven't tested that theory, but kind of leading. There's a lot of upside to play laser-based alphas, what I'm trying to say here. I'm gonna go for this play, and we'll go Conman Laser on 4, and then we'll go from there. It looks a lot less like an Abracadabra. Now we can laser here. It looks a lot less like an Abracadabra when you do it here. And Bro Spadao is playing super, super slow here. So I think it's always going to be Conman. We could set up Tank on Heights. This has to be right. He might Berry Blast the Dap, but... Again, if he does that, he's got 2 Sun and probably no way of dealing with all this aggression, so... Alright, Block Meter. We actually likely get blocked here, but let's see if we can roll some 1s and kill this Fig. Come on! Or roll double 3s! Yeah, that's just as good. He used Meteor. Yeah, that's just as good. We got him. Okay, so he's trying to maybe absorb the Abracadabra. That's smart. Good bubble. God damn it! The good news is the opponent's down to 4 health. Tank, Bungee. is the play. We're not worried about team-ups on this pod fighter. There's the Berry Blast. Just top deck that, I guess. Alright, so Fig again transforms end of turn, and this will happen at the beginning of turn during the card draw. So I don't think we bungee. We could bungee face, though. We bungee face. That's guaranteed. Got him. Yes! Because if he would have blocked, he would have had to get exactly superpower, and then we have a 50-50. That was a good bungee. Alright, we are 4-1. Damn. This deck's not supposed to be this good. It's supposed to be a joke. But I don't know how I was working on this deck in like January. I was working on this deck a lot and I couldn't get it to work. I was running, instead of like the Tomb Raider, I was running Gargalith, which probably was way too slow for this deck. The Tomb Raider has kind of been popping off. Why don't I ever get ones? Where's my damn ones? Alright, so we'll go Space Time instead of Kanga. Don't need two of these. Alright, there's a one. That's a fine hand. Do we play around Twin Sunflower or not? Is the big question here. You passed turn 1. Kinda sus. If you play this as a Twin Sunflower, it'll be really, really hard to come back from the game. So I'm going to slow play this here. We have a pretty decent matchup, so let's just not let him do the one thing that gives him the advantage, which is ramping right now. Yep. So now what? Dab should be fine. We don't need bungee anymore. This is better against Sunny or Shroom. Let's just stick it right in the middle and let him guess what it is. Again, the more left you put this, the more it looks like Abracadabra. So we're going with the method of disguising it rather than shooting for the moon and getting the most value, you know? We'll see how that does for us today. It's really, really hard in ranked. You don't know who you're against. Are they even thinking? Spikeweed Sector is very, very sad here. Bro, come on. Old Abracadabra would have died to this, though. But it's buffed Abracadabra versus nerfed Spikeweed Sector. You do the math. We're gonna laser here, because it not only keeps us alive, but also kills anything that he plays for free. So that's awesome. This deck does indeed seem viable. I don't think we encrypt here. There's gonna be... We can use the encrypt to draw a card once we have, like, tank develop. Frank is good. Frank is decent. Okay, so we have to start playing around, like, drastic come from behind things like Cuke and stuff. And Doom Shroom. He thinks it's pretty likely he's holding a Shamrocket because he hasn't really been able to do anything. So I'm gonna not actually develop the Frank yet. It's either 2, 2, 1. I think we'll go, I think this is fine. Encrypt Bungee is a play. I think we're going for it. We are protected. See you later. Okay. So this doesn't really play into Cuke. And we have barrels now, which is kind of awesome. I think Franketaur has to go on heights because I can smell the cucumber. If I had $1 for every time I heard that expression. No, I gotta play around Cuke and Doomshroom because those are the things. He knows the dabs here, so I mean, he's just cycling his cards actually. He can't block. He can't possibly. He can roll a 3 and then block this damage. See, I'm almost not gonna barrel yet, because killing this doesn't really do enough. This was 6. We're gonna barrel next. We're gonna Frank on Heights barrel next turn, and we'll actually get deadly barrel the dude. This usually dies anyway for free. The barrel does so much more now. We're playing around Q, so this goes on Heights, slightly inefficiently, but it's fine. And now Doom Shroom and doesn't. He dies if he Doom Shrooms, he dies if he Cukes. Kind of. And if he plays a Chomper here, we are going to delete his life. Could you do that, Shamrocket? It's also a world where we double bungee. Is it turn 6? That can't be worth it. But this is worth it now. Yep. For sure. 50-50. Keep this alive. Let's go. Come on. Yes! Yes! Here's 3 more damage, 2, and the Tankylosaurus is shredding. I mean, look how much damage, just even face damage the tank is doing. Now it's turn 8. See if he has heals. I don't think the trash adds enough to this board, so let's play for double bungee. That walnut, not really doing anything in 4K. That's a 4-4. The double bungee is active. Boys, second Shamrocket. I mean, he hasn't really had a... No, he had that one hammer, but... They don't have to use the bungees here. These bungees can also go face. I'm gonna go with my gut that says let the Abracadabra die. It's making a great trade. It's including the face damage. It's basically 3 for 1. Laser's still open. It's a little rough going double tank here. I don't think I am. I think I'm still playing around Cuke. So we're gonna do this, and now we have triple bungee. In fact, I probably should have just played straight for triple bungee to face there. Okay, maybe not. Damn, that sucks. Damn. This is one of the only things that really keeps him in the game here. So yeah, triple bungee on this to keep a 1-5 alive. Probably not it. This does kill things efficiently, though. I think I'm gonna save the bungees. Yeah, on the bowling. Damn, this at 10 health really, really saved him. Go Walnut. Dab is nice. Alright, so we'll start. If he has Walnut Bowling, is this worth it? I'm gonna say overall no. We probably have to rush the... We have to... Okay, so if he goes Walnut Bowling, we'll actually have 5 and 6. We'll basically have lethal. So we don't play around Walnut Bowling, we play around another heal, I guess. Annoying. Means no Walnut Bowling, though. But we really don't want this healing, so we would have to commit all 3 of these bungees to make him not heal for like 1 here. Can't be worth it. I'm so sad one of these are not in the laser base. That just didn't work out. Wait, we're doing now, guys, math. This is 10, and this is 4 and 6 is 10, and we'll need 1 shot to go phase. Kind of. All right, I'm just doing this. This is how this game is playing out. Now the zombie dino happens before the plant, so this Tankylosaurus is a 50-50. Once he heals, it's gonna be too late. But zombies do their thing before plant. Zombies in lane 4 do their dino roar before plants do. Zombies draw their card before plants draw their card? How have I been playing this game since, you know, dinosaurs were even a thing? I guess set 1, because you have Bananasaurus. How have I not seen that interaction before? I can't believe it. Zombies draw their card before plants draw their card. So all of the zombie dino roars, no matter what lane they're in, resolve. So the lane 4 dino roar of the Tankylosaurus had to happen first. Because the one in lane 1 hit the Allosaurus. He had 2 health left. If Allosaurus heals, if it does its thing, the dino in lane 4 doesn't kill him when it goes face, because he'll have 3 health by that point. How have we seen that before? Game mechanics galore for the win. Wow, 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 wow. I am so shocked. I really thought that the Allosaurus would heal him there. And then we were in trouble. Damn, we would have lost that game. That was crazy. All right. Take it. Man. That's crazy, man. I can't believe that. It must be zombies draw their card before plants do, because zombies just do everything. They attack. If strike through versus strike through in the same lane, we know zombies win. So zombies just do it. Zombies draw. This is the thesis now. Guys, here's the subject of my TED Talk. Zombies draw their cards before plants do. It must be. I can't think of another explanation. There's no reason the lane. Yeah, it has to be. Really? Draw. We drew our card faster. We won. I can't believe it. Here's Rose. This is a good card against Rose. I think we're just keeping this. We'll slow play this. Oh, we'll fast play this. I would think that the plants and the zombies are drawing the cards simultaneously. So it would go zombie lane 1, plant lane 1. Zombie lane 2, plant lane 2. It's like an attack phase. Zombies in lane 4 don't attack before plants in lane 1. You know what I mean? It's like the zombies do everything first. Doesn't go that far. However, yeah, because we draw our card first. More mind-blowing is the fact that we're 9 years and I don't think I've ever seen that matter. How have we never seen Dino Roars versus Dino Roars and it matter like that? Dang, that's crazy. Alright. We got Bungees for years. We'll probably proc his block and then just set up Dab in 2 next turn. That's awesome. Nice try, Rotavega. I like the effort. A for effort. Proc the block. You had one job. Alright, if this absorbs a... If this absorbs a Godify... Do I go Conga here? You know, even Conga going face is kind of really not bad. I don't have a lot of faith in this Abracadabra doing anything, so I'm going Conga. And then we'll just... Yeah, we'll just Tomb Raider next turn. Come on, second Rotavega! There's a lot of plays. If he plays like Cool Bean, we can kill it. And just Conga going, if he hard passes here, Conga going face might actually be the play here. He's mogging a half of a 1-drop. This is gonna get better. Okay, well, it got better, so nice play. Watch, he's gonna use a second superpower. We'll go face with that. He's gonna use a second superpower on a half of a 1-drop in 1 turn. Come on! Another one! Yes! Grow, my minion! Let's Bungie. We have this guy on the ropes. Let's just keep the pressure. That was some desperation. The desperation shows us that we should just keep the pressure as hard as we can. Alright, Tomb Raider time. It's even the 5 damage. It doesn't kill lane 1. The 5 damage is so good here. It's 5 damage gravestone. Alright, well, he bounced lane 1. Why? What was the throw? Why would you bounce lane? What? He just used Spring Bean on Infinity Clone instead of, like, Genetic Experiment, which is so much better. It made the Tomb Raider... I guess after every decision that man made, I guess that one kind of makes sense now somehow. I don't know, man. Anyway. Alright, we'll take the win. That settles the bets. The guy really didn't like Infinity Clones. He mogged one. Guys, he mogged freeze one, and then he backdoor bounced the other. He was just tilted that we got the Infinity. He doesn't like Infinity Clones. This is the moral of the story. It's pretty good hands. Tomb Raider, more like Womb Raider. Wow, we get Infinity Clones a lot. That's really, really good. It's such a high tempo one drop. It's crazy starting with this, really. Is there a better tempo one drop in the game than this? No, it's gotta be. There's other things that are more value, you know, particularly later in games, but on turn 1. I think it takes the cake on turn 1. Space time. We're not afraid of anything here. He can use his ultimate in lane 1. It'll be fine. Anyway. Alright, here we go. Paid actor? The guy was one of the stream sniper throwing the bets? Conspiracies. Alright, well we got... Don't really have any science cards other than space time in this deck. But we got a free interdimensional zombie. So you don't see me complaining. Cruella. So we haven't really seen any... What did he do? He berry blasted there? He berry blasted. Did he berry blast or meteor or banana bomb? I was busy writing. Just doing some writing. Alright, so there's probably no barrel this turn. The dab could be good. He'll probably go after whatever gravestone I play there, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he'll be afraid of the interdimensional zombie. And he won't read the dab. God damn it. Hey! Got Groshroom from... Oh, it doesn't say the text, but it got that from a reincarnation. If something's during the attack phase and it's gonna die, it deletes the text of where it came from. But that came from reincarnation. It had to be. It was a 3/2 Groshroom. It's only one thing that does that. We got space time. Ooh, really tempting to go. I mean, this doesn't die. The Tomb Raider, it does a lot more. Space time deadly kind of hot here because we can actually, well, and then we can win trade. We can win a trade against Fig this turn. Really, the main threat right now is Fig. So besides for this value, oh, that's fun. Besides for the this has to be buff self. The main, this dies really badly to Fig. I think it's actually one of the fundamental problems with this card right now. But if he figs, he's gonna fig in 2, and we are gonna absolutely outplay this guy. Let's go! Come on! We win the trade against Fig. Hell yeah! Skill issue. Oh man, we got 4. Man, this is a big barrel boy. You can't play it yet. I just got Bungie this turn, but he's getting so low. What the heck? It's reincarnations? Carnation. Alright. Let's... Yeah, we'll save for Bungie. It's a little sad to do nothing this turn. But we draw a card, okay? Guess that's probably... Well, we're still proccing his block. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, so he's got the cool reincarnation thingy. Bruh. Going... That lane didn't really work out well. So, usually, if you're playing 2 gravestones, you want the... You want this one on the right, and then the other one on the left. I think playing for Bungie is better than Konga here. Let's, like, play this one first, wait, like, 3 seconds. It's just slight mind game, so he thinks this is the important one. It's just, like... I think it's something I think it's something a lot of people, they always consider the first gravestone that's played as the bigger threat. And the second one is the afterthought. A little psychology here. That means we can't Bungie. Alright, well... So, as I was saying, it's guaranteed lethal though, so it's fine. Goodbye. And we got the 7-1. Guys, come on. Guys think that should go on YouTube. What do you guys think? Not a bad day at the office. 100% of course going on YouTube. If you want to see more fun, splashy, McDashy decks, be sure to subscribe. That was amazing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. This is Fry. Heck yeah. The answer is big yes. 7-1. Come on. Ain't no doubt about it. That was great. Couldn't have gone better. I'm okay. Let's just roll right into the daily. Let's try to read this text. Absolute banger stream. Man, I'm so happy that I was struggling with this deck. I don't even remember. I really don't. I can probably look. I probably took a screenshot of it at some point. Damn, we had 450 here on YouTube today. Don't worry if they get defeated, they bring friends. It's just imposter versus reincarnation. Completely fair. I guess since we're getting imps, we might as well keep this against Solar Flare. Alright. Fair enough. Sun Heights player on Scorch. Oh, does he always get Scorch? No. He always gets something. We had Falcomp, we had game mechanics. I can't believe that one. Hold on. Guys. This is revolutionary. Zombies draw their card before plants do, and all Dino Roaster. There's so many ways. The reason it's surprising is because there's so many ways that interaction can make a big difference. I'm just trying to think, like, what if there's like a Mechasaur on one side? I guess which zombie Dino Roar will really matter in sequence? It's gonna be mostly with Tankylosaurus, because Tankylosaurus, it can kill a face like it did there, but it could just as easily kill a, what did he play? Punisher? Play Punisher. It can just as easily kill a minion for the same price. Like, if Tankylosaurus, and it doesn't even have to be against Allosaurus, it can be against any dinosaur. If there's a Potatosaurus on the board that has 2 health, or a Bananasaurus, or a Triceratops, doesn't matter, and it has 2 health, and there's a Tankylosaurus on the other side, and the plant is to the left, the zombie's to the right, the zombie will actually get a shot at the plant. The Tankylosaurus does. Maybe that's the reason why we don't see it, because Tankylosaurus is one of the least run dinosaurs, period. It probably is the least run. It's kind of only good in exactly Infinity and exactly this thing with the Deadly. What do we do here? Maybe there's just not other dinosaurs where that matters. I mean, let's just think here. You got Raptor. It's never going to matter with, you know, with 3-cost Sneaky Raptor. It's never going to Mechasaur. Like, which minion would it make that has an on-played active ability? There's none of the Mechasaur spawns have a on-played ability. It's something important about the card, like it's not making another card draw happen, and then I don't think any of them have any of that. The other dinosaur, which is actually run even less than Tankylosaurus, probably after Tankylosaurus, actually, there's one dinosaur that's run even less, and that's Mondo Bronto. With Mondo Bronto, it would make a heck of a difference, because the whole Dino Roar, any ability that it does, it would just be Allosaurus. What else has a plant has a good ability that does something other than making itself grow? I guess it's just Allosaurus. Alright, so this is a very rare... Now that I'm thinking about this, this is a very rare interaction. And yeah, and Mondo Bronto wouldn't make a difference either, because it just killed... Okay, so it would make a difference with Mondo. It makes a difference with Mondo Bronto if it's against exactly Allosaurus, because then the Allosaurus won't heal... It dies anyway, but it won't heal your face or your other minions. So it's a... Okay, so this is why it's such a rare interaction. The only time it really matters is exactly Mondo Bronto and Tankylosaurus matched up against an Allosaurus. Exactly. That's why we've never seen this before. Because just think about it. If you have a Bananasaurus on one side and a Raptor, it's never going to matter who draws the card first. It's exactly Tank and Mondo Bronto versus exactly Allosaurus too. It's such a rare interaction, and we had the honor, we had the privilege of seeing it live. I think this is the play. Getting Toxic Waste Imp up is pretty damn good. This prevents a little damage here. Is it worth it though? My gut says no, actually. Hi, Fry, Kamusta, Kid Pogi. Hey, are you Filipino? I'm going to the Philippines, bro. How you doing, man? You live there now? I don't remember. But, anyone wants, any Filipino viewers want to become friends and potentially, I can't guarantee anything, I don't even know if I'll be in your part of the country, but potentially meet up when I'm there. I would love to just make some friends in the country before I go, so hit me up on Instagram, FryMUp YouTube forwards. That would be awesome. I have already connected with 2 viewers, so that was cool. In different parts of the country. La, la, la. Da, 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 da. Ow! Well, at least the acid rain is a lot better now. Do I just go face here? He's doing 5 and 5, man. I can't go face. All right. Fair enough. We could roll double ones, so that's awesome. So much for that. Lima? Oh, okay, so Lima versus Bron. But you're not going to see it. See, if we've ever seen... You're right. It would be Tankylosaurus, or... We wouldn't have noticed. That probably is more like... If you've seen Tankylosaurus or Mondo against Lima, it won't shuffle the card into the deck. But we wouldn't... It would happen so fast that we wouldn't see it. You know, I mean, you don't see cards getting shuffled. Thank you, Kier. Probably come to Vancouver. Alright. Canada. Canada. How do we do this play? Like this. And I think like this one. Let's go for it. Bounce the molecule. No! It's guaranteed. God damn it. Alright. That is very dead. Right, daily. Oh, Jax is also Filipino. I forgot. I think you guys told me this a long time ago. Since I've been planning this trip for like 5 years. I've been talking about this Philippines trip for like... Yeah, I think for like about 5 years. Do 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 do. Yeah, dang, these late night streams. This is actually probably going to be the time slot that I'm going to be, even a little bit later, that I'm going to be streaming while I'm there. I'll probably wake up in the morning and stream at like 9, 10 o'clock. And then it'll at least be... I haven't figured out actually when. Maybe I'll actually stream at night. If I stream then, the problem is that this time slot, the Europeans cannot watch. The best thing is really for me to stream in the early morning Toronto time, which is late night Philippines time. And then the Europeans are up, and it's the morning in America, and it's the night in the Philippines. I'll either do it late at night or early in the morning. I'll probably just end up doing it late at night. Oh, nah, that's stupid. I'll probably, well, I don't know. I'll probably stream whenever I freaking feel like it, like I do nowadays. And whichever time zones are... Really, I could stream dead in the afternoon. I could do it in the afternoon in the Philippines, which is 4 a.m. in America, so you guys won't be able to just tap in. But everyone in the East, it'll be the afternoon, and everyone in Europe, it'll just be the morning. I'm switching 12 time zones. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, I should have played for Locust Storm there. Alright. Apparently so. 16th birthday? Sweet 16. Sweet 16. The thing? Does anyone do that? Is that a Gen Z thing at all? The Sweet 16? That feels like such a millennial thing that no one would ever do now. Guys, does the Sweet 16 birthday party still exist? That is my question. Da-da-da-da. Is that still a thing? What am I doing right now? I am checking your decks. It's time to check the decks. Check the decks. I want to go to sleep, but what the heck? We're gonna see which ideas you guys came up with. Please don't run Picanolith. I'm gonna check your... Hey, that was pretty good, actually. Actually, quite good. Actually, quite nice, that's what they say. In the old country. It's actually quite nice. Alright, potted spinach. Yep, we're captain. I'm so allergic to playing captain right now. I've had such a bad run playing captain decks. Black Eyed Pea, it's so sad. There's a lot of, you know... This Black Eyed Pea nerf is monumental. This is so huge. And it makes P decks a lot harder to run. It's so funny. This was the best one. I click P maybe. So these things are gone. I haven't heard of that idea. I haven't heard of that idea in the last like 16 years, so it is completely gone. Would you stream 24 hours when set 5 releases? Sure, I can say yes to that. I can guarantee it too. I have nothing. There's no risk at all. All right, this was from Sensei. I like the idea. Potted. You know what? I'll try to work on it. But Potted Powerhouse is actually in a better spot because mid-range is king right now. So maybe I'll try to... I'll try to make a potted deck. Leafy's one way. It's not super consistent. Description is short. Please read. Fine. Turn 9. The environment gives Rescue Radish and the Brainana back every turn. Oh. You double Rescue Radish. So the first one grabs the Brainana. And then the second one grabs the first one. But then that one has to die. And you never have brains to cover it. Fireman 4, double fig on 5. Down to Stonk's package and Leaf Blower. Bro, the problem is there's always going to be one Rescue Radish stuck in that environment. Wait. Huh. Turn 10. You have a you have Pear Paradise, and you have double Rescue Radish. Sorry, you have Pear Paradise, and you have one team up Rescue Radish in an environment. So you play Brainana in 5, and then you play your Rescue Radish in your hand. You play it onto the environment here, and because the one that exists has team up, and you use the first one to grab the second one. Does it make a second Rescue Radish then? There's no way it makes one, right? Listen, if you play Rescue Radish on Pear Paradise and there is a team up Rescue Radish sitting in the Pear Paradise already, and you use it to scoop the team up one, does the Pear Paradise make a second? It must actually, because the rule of thumb in this game is sequence. The card that's being played, it does its ability and it is completely resolved before anything else, any other plants, any environments do anything. The played card needs to fully resolve. That's how the game mechanics works. So this actually would work. You grab the team up one and it'll just make a second one. You grab the Brainana back, you can do whatever you want at that point. Well, I guess you can just grab the first Rescue Radish. You could just keep cycling Rescue Radishes. Wait, but then if you grab...
Fry, what theme would you pick for the next set?
Wait, I don't feel like this would work 3 turns in a row. It would work 2 turns, though. But that's kind of all you need. Fry, read the news tab properly. No. What theme would I pick for the next set? I don't know. You guys are giving me hope here. It's not good. Alright, guys. Alright, Infrasonic. Alright. You've intrigued me. Alright, oh good. It's Infrasonic. Who's also known as Gravitas? That name sounds familiar. I feel like I know that name. Alright. I'm just gonna write this down. It's Nightcap Pear Paradise Rescue Radish Brainana for multiple turn combo run fig and leaf blower. Just because we need this deck to become even more of a meme. And yeah, the more times you justify Pear Paradise, you know, the better. She'll probably just run Dragon at this point. Is Lady Gaga in Mexico right now? Alright. Lady Gaga's had a prolific career. She is still selling out concerts. Good for her. Pets Aplenty. Apple something? Oh no no do. Oh no no do do. Whoa ho 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 ho. All right. Pets Aplenty. We got some pets. Get your pets. Get your pet. We need win conditions. So we need frenzied cards, which he has access to a couple, or just removal. You're not gonna win just by spamming. You gotta. I mean, maybe you can. You probably can. Pets are strong. I need to make a brain freeze pets deck. I'll write that down. What happened here? Amor Perez. Just gifted 2 subs. Thank you, Amor Perez. Brain freeze pets. I did OTK pets with brain freeze, but I think we need to find a proper pet deck. It's tough. Yeah, I worked on that, and it was very tough because you don't have like the camel crosses or the healthy treats. Probably running like Area 22 instead of the hunting grounds is better, even though it doesn't say pet on the card. It will activate them. Here's Cancer Cap. Control Nightcap. This is a deck I've tested a lot too. I did not end up streaming this. You're kind of going more mid-range. I'd run 4 Imitators if I were you. This is actually... I think I have the... You guys want to see my version of my phone? Here, I'll show you. Real quick. La la da 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 da. Na 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 na. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right now I got Lady Gaga stuck in my head. Having ADD is fun. Here, I've been saving this on my phone too because I think this is an important deck. Or I call this Same in Control because he came up with this version. I added these, but other than that, all right. So you're running Raptors and Pomegranate. Oh, so this is different. So you're focusing more on a mid-range. I think really the problems that this deck had, you're kind of answering here. Because you're establishing more tempo on turn 5. The turn 5 kind of was when my deck fell behind. I'm gonna take some inspiration here. I love these pomegranates. Give me. I really also mid-range plants is how we play. I don't need the banana launchers. I never liked them, and that was just focusing on late game control. But now we got room for grave removal. All right. I'm digging it. Yeah, see, this was my mid-range cards. It was a mistake. I think shrinking is really good right now because of mustaches. You're running Lima. I like this. Doesn't really matter. You're also running Fireweed. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea indeed. Reincarnations are kind of troll, not gonna lie. But I'll keep this as a placeholder, and I like this. I really actually like your version better, and I think looking pretty cool here. All right, awesome. Thanks for that. This was It's Not Zorro. I'll give you a little shout if I do this deck. How about that? Control Nightcap with more mid-range threats like Pomegranate. Awesome. Really looking for a good mid-range Nightcap deck. So, good deck building. Next we got Ben. Laser Therapy. Amor Perez. Love you too. Thanks for sending it in. So, yeah. Oh, thanks for the subs. It was the subs person. The Ben. So you're running Gravitry, you're running only Sunnier Shroom into Gravitry Laser Beam with heal, grave removal, small removal, big removal, and a couple on blank. It looks good. I think that the deck maybe needs to lean a little bit more late game, like more of the Gravitry and the Laser Beams, and a little bit less of like some of these one drive. Feels like there's way too much early game for this kind of deck, especially since you're running heals. I would probably just get rid of the Galactus completely and add like one more and then one more of each of these 6 drops, and I think that will be a little bit of a better balance. It's nice to have bailout early game, but you have so much, especially with Pepper MD and Catch Mechanic, there's so much early game. Added a 4th catch-up too. Good deck building though. Laser Beam and then Gravitry. Like Laser Beam if they play, Gravitry if they play. Gravitry's good if they do anything. Gravitry's just OP. But yeah, that's a nice little late game lineup there.
Imagine Seedling if turns into a set 5 card for teaser Seedling or play Seedling.
That would be very awesome. That would be the... Here, stop! It's like here. It's making me salivate. Miracle sending in one. Wishes for victory in beasts? Is this a political thing? I have no idea where this is. Is this in Ukraine somewhere? Alright. Let me know. You're running beans. Goddamn beans. This isn't a bean. This is a pea, though, right? Why are you running this? Oh, for starfruit. So you're like controlling for removal and starfruit combo. Again, yeah, especially without onion rings. I don't think starfruit's a reliable finisher. Literally, take out 3 starfruit, put in 3 dragon, and you got yourself a heck of a deck. I'm a little bit iffy about Black IP, and also the Veggie Mutation is a tempo card, and you're kind of playing control. I mean, you're only running 3 environments, and you're running 5 cards that need an environment to really be good. Yeah, I don't think the Black IP, you probably need another 1-drop, so even just a Bong Choy or, I don't know. Amor Perez, thanks for the sub. Mi amor. Amor means love in Spanish. Oh, here's some more Garid. Professional streamer. Bullseye, Canadian. I'm actually not Canadian. I'm not a citizen. All Jews get best day. Garid, you're brutal. Why do I have 69? Professional evolution, all Starch Lords instantly die. Legendaria. The fry pan, here's a little lore, guys. There's lore, too. The fry pan wasn't my first choice for a weapon, but EA wouldn't let me use a machete. Said Fry to the onion. Garid, you always make me smile with your fan art. I'm just typing in Garid Fry card with lore. And we'll put that into the fan art folder, where it's almost completely Garid. Alright, that was fun. That was a great stream. Can't get any better than that. Guys, it's 10 o'clock at night. I will see you on the other side. What's my favorite change of the balance patch? Mini Ninja. I don't know. There's so many. Tomb Raiser and Abracadabra. We actually knocked 2 cards that I really haven't shown you guys a deck for yet. And we got both of them today, so that's awesome. Yeah, I'm a resident of Canada, but I'm not a citizen. The only difference in being a citizen or resident is, like the ability to vote. There happened to have been an election like yesterday. And yep, when people... I'll give you my political views real quick. When people stop believing negative campaigns and lies, and demand that there are politicians that are honest and truthful and have real integrity and really believe in what they say, and are real experts in their field, that is the moment that I will start to vote. But in the meantime, I am outnumbered 1,000,000 to 1 by people who are very susceptible to fear-mongering and will basically believe anything they're told, as long as they are promised to be protected from things that they fear. And, yep. Not much I can do in that political landscape. Guys! Anarchy! I don't know why I'm getting political here. Guys! Have an awesome night. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. See ya, guys.